Hey there, friends. Welcome to your weekly energy update. I'm very excited about this week's reading. There's a sense of freshness, high potential for new projects, new energy, financial gain, soul aligned action. So, this could be a really exciting week ahead. I don't see anything that makes me feel like there are snags or snafus. This could be a powerful week where you feel like you're ready to take action on something. Um, and knowing that it's the right time to do it at a deep sort of core level. So, very excited about that. Um, I hope you've been enjoying the monthly forecast readings that we used to do for cosmic updates. Yeah, it's a pleasure to get to do that for my own channel now. And yeah, let's jump right on in. So, first card for the week ahead is our Ace of Pentacles, which is like fresh, new, tangible opportunities, energy, maybe even financial gain. You're going to see throughout this whole week, there's this sense of a new project or a new opportunity that's coming into your life. Now, some of that project, opportunity, new energy is coming as a result of you getting clear about leaving something else behind. But there's definitely this sense of a karmic alignment that's happening. Sometimes we think of karma as being something that's negative. Karma is just energy that is finding ways to complete itself. So there's something here that's right for you at a soul level that's starting to come in this week. Now, I'm saying this because here we also have the Justice card, which tends to be sort of an impersonal rebalance of balancing of things. If something challenging happened to us in the past, now maybe there is an upswing for something really beneficial to begin to come into our life. And so this beautiful combination of the Ace of Pentacles with the Justice card is that strong sense of that there's something that's coming in that's really right for you and that kind of goes beyond just your own personal wants or desires. It has a deeper ripple effect in your life and therefore will ripple out into other people's lives as well. So keep your eyes open. What are the exciting things that are coming in? What are the little possibilities and potentials? The Ace of Pentacles isn't necessarily like getting the whole picture all at once. It's kind of like you're getting the seed. You're getting the potential. You're getting the preformed energy before the whole thing comes into view. Second card for the week ahead also has this very potent energy quality to it. We've got our Knight of Wands, who is this moving forward, willing to take the leap, hopping into the adventure sort of quality. And it's interesting because it's being balanced by the Eight of Cups. So our Knight of Wands has a little bit more of like just decisive move for it, maybe even impulsive. And our Eight of Cups is more like we've been sitting on something that's needed to change for a while. And we may not be late, we might be right on time with it, but it's something that's been cooking for some time. And now it's time to take action. Now it's time to walk away from something that really isn't in alignment with you anymore. Now, this could be something like a job, a partner in the bigger sort of sense. It could be just a way of thinking about yourself. It could be a thought pattern. I wouldn't be terribly surprised if this is more of a karmic thing, just like we talked about in the first piece, where there's something that's finally sort of run its course. And it could be really big. It could manifest as something that you're needing to walk away from in your life. It can also manifest as like, okay, I've finished with this particular pattern in my life and it just sort of dissolves. I make the final choice and boom, there it goes. But this is important to be listening to because there's this simultaneous quality that's happening in this week where something fresh and new is coming in just as you're simultaneously going, and I'm done with this. I'm stepping away or I'm walking away from this particular quality. Our final card for the week ahead is our Page of Swords. And this is saying it's time to be really precise with your wording, with the way that you're sort of getting curious about things. So give yourself room and time to think about what's leaving your life, what's become clear as sort of stale and done, and what it is that's truly calling you right now. What is it that's really energizing you, making you feel interested, curious, engaged, and starting to sort of get clear about the differences there and what it is that is at the essence of what makes you excited and curious. That is, we could say that that's one or a couple of the instruments of the song of your soul, is starting to get curious about your authentic desires, your authentic interests. And I feel like I could say a lot about this, so I want to be careful not to go into a massive tangent. But there's a difference between what we think we want or what we think we should want. Uh, Sometimes that's called like mimetic desire. We're sort of mirroring or we're imitating what culture wants us to desire. I'm supposed to want to be married. I'm supposed to want lots of money. I'm supposed to want, like, we learn those things. And there's a difference between those desires and the desires that move us at like a soul level, at like a deep, rich level. And the ones that vibrate at that deeper cadence, that place that's like, ooh, this is almost, it's almost too exciting, or there's maybe even something that feels a bit taboo because it feels so rich inside of us. That's how we know that we're touching onto something that has a quality of our soul's purpose in this lifetime because it's reverberating through us at such a rich level. And when there's a soul desire inside of us, here I go. See, I'm going off on a tangent. When there is something that's a soul desire, that deep cadence that's inside of us, we also know that that's going to be of service to the rest of the collective, the rest of the planet, the rest of our relationships, our ancestral lineage, because it's touching such a deep level inside of us. Okay, I won't go too much further, but I am saying that partially because the clarifying card that comes with the Page of Swords is our Magician. And the more refined we get with feeling, sensing, and understanding what it is that we're truly desiring and what it is that we're beginning to sort of grow out of, the more precise we can begin to manifest it into our life. So being able to speak it, being able to write it, being able to, in a sense, own these desires in a deep way, even if they seem silly. Like that's part of the refinement process. And the more you get, the more you're able to speak to it and own it and also say, oh, it's not this, but it is this, even when it may come out a bit silly, that's part of the maturation of that desire, is that we're owning it and it starts to morph and change and it becomes more rich and more matured. All right, that's all I have for you. A deep, I think it's going to be an exciting week of sort of change points, moments in time where it's like, oh, I'm choosing something different now. And you realize that you're choosing something different. You realize that life is taking you in a different direction. All right, I hope this is helpful. I look forward to connecting again soon. Take good care.